Hi everyone, welcome to this new video lecture of AutoCAD. In this lecture we will discuss about the problem related to the projection of solid. So in the previous lecture I have discussed about theory in the solids, what are the different types of solids are there and how the projection will be and how the orientation will be in the solids. So this lecture will discuss about one problem related to the solid. So this is the first orientation or first position of the solid when the axis is perpendicular to HP. So let's see one problem like draw the projection of a cylinder base 40 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long. This is the first question, and again one second question is given, and a cone where the base is 40 mm and base is 40 mm diameter and axis is 50 mm long, resting on the HP on their respective bases. Okay, so two questions given. First one is cylinder and second one is cone. So these two questions are given in such a way that both the conditions, the base is perpendicular to the HP. It is situated on the HP or resting on the HP. That means suppose first consider the cylinder part. So this is the cylinder is there, and you can see the cylinder is kept on the HP. This is the plane is there. So this is vertical plane and this is our horizontal plane. So now this cylinder as well as the cone if I show you, this is the cone part is there, and both the diameters are same. For cone diameter and cylinder diameter, both diameters are same. Now the cylinder it is situated on the resting on the HP. That means if I take this center line or axis line of this cylinder, it is making a perpendicular to the horizontal plane. Okay, so this is the plane is there, and now it is this axis line is making perpendicular to the horizontal plane. So the axis perpendicular to HP. Now for this situation we need to draw the front view and top view. So first of all we need to see when the observer is observing the object here from this side, that means this is the front view. But in the front view you cannot see the true shape of the object. True shape of the object in the sense from where we can see the base and top of the object part, because from the base and top only we can see the what type of object it is, whether it is a pyramid or prism or cylinder or cone. So that indicates from the base. So the base will be visible from the top view here. Okay. So first of all we need to draw the top view. The top view will be a circle for this, and the front view we can see the front view will be visible like the rectangle type will be there from the front side. We cannot see a cylindrical shape, we can see only the rectangle shape. This is the shape of the cylinder. So these things need to be drawn in the AutoCAD. Let's go to the AutoCAD, and here we need to create a drawing sheet. So MB setup, enable paper space no, and unit metric type M, and scale factor 1, 420 and 297. Yeah, so why this is dotted line created, because the center line I have taken here. So I'll change this by layer. So now it came. Okay, now here we need to first draw one line. Let's change it to by layer. Select the line, and this is the center line you can, or reference line you can draw it here, XY line. And next we need to draw the top view first. So top view circle is there. So let's select the circle, and what the diameter of the circle is 40 given. So here asking specify the radius of the circle, 20 I'll give, so that the circle will get here 40 mm diameter. Yeah, like this I can draw it. Now here we need to project the line from this to the front view, and this side from 40 because diameter is 40, and we need to just connect the quadrant of that. Okay, and again the question is given here, axis 50 mm long. So the axis 50 mm long means from this O point to this bottom center point, that is 50 mm. Height of the cylinder is 50 mm long. So from here, from the reference line XY, we need to draw a height of 50 mm, and we need to draw the rectangle here. So what I'll do here, directly I'll take it side here, how much, 50, enter, and this side 40 diameter is there. Again I'll come back to 50 height, and I can join it here. Okay, but what about this center line or reference axis line of this? So axis line, I'll go for the center line. I'll select this, select the line, just I'll select from the center point, and I'll just connect it here. Okay, so this is how our first diagram completed for the cylinder, and this is the top view and this is the front view of that. Now here we need to give the dimension of this. So for dimension, again we need to change this by layer, and I'll go for the dimension of this linear, like from this to axis height how much. So that need to mention here 50 is there. Similarly, what is the diameter of that? Diameter of that object is, this is 40. And what about the notation? The main important thing is notation here. So one thing we'll highlight it is, I'll highlight this, then we'll go for the notation. This we can change the color, and we can change the thickness of the object. So mostly diagram completed, and notation need to give here. So let me show you again. Now this is the cylinder part is there. Now in the cylinder, if you see, base different points are located here, 1 2 3 4 like that it is there, and top A B C D. When you divide this into x-axis and y-axis line, then center point, to identify this center point of this O point, we need to divide this in 4 parts, so that we will get the center point of that object. So here it is 1 2 3 4, and here it is A B C D. So when you see the object from the top side, top view, so you can see A B C D. So you can see A B C D. And what about this bottom part? Bottom part will be not visible, but we know that there is a base is there for the cylinder, so that is 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 4. Similarly, from the front view, if you see, you can see the A part and C. AC can be visible, and 1 and 3. So these two are visible, but still these 2 points are there, so that we need to mark in the, because this 2 point will come on the center line itself, so that we can mark in the middle. So this is for the cylinder. Let's complete the marking of this. So for the marking, we'll go for the text, single line text, and here before that I'll just mark it. I'll change this center line here. Okay, so otherwise this one we can give it to here, and this one you can mark up to here. Okay, now next we can give the, let's change this by layer, go for text, single line text, and here just mark it. Here it is A point, and this is B, and this is C, and this is D point. Similarly, here it will be 1, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4, and this is our O point, center point O. Similarly, again, if you see 1 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. So here it will be 1 dash, and this is 2 dash, and this is our 3 dash, and 4 dash will be again in the same line. Okay, and here in the top we need to give the point here A dash, and here it is C dash will be there, and B dash and D dash here you can give B dash comma D dash. Okay, and this is our axis line, that reference line is there, XY reference line is there. This is one part of the question, that is cylinder part. Similarly, the second question is given a cone of base 40 mm diameter, and axis same 50 mm long is there. So diameter is same, and axis height also same is there. So for the resting on HP, like similar condition is there, it is also resting on the HP. So similar way, now here this is the cone is there, so base diameter. So when you see the object from the top side, we can see the cylinder here. You can see we can see the circle here, and there will be a apex point will be there, that will be not visible, only we can see one center point of that object. Okay, and from the front view we can see only a triangle, because in the previous lecture I told you that for the conical object we can see the front view as a all surfaces are triangle surface, so you can see the triangle from here. So it is quite easy, similar to this one, we can draw easily there. Now again, just to select the this one we can copy it directly, we already drawn. So these things just to copy it, and from here to here we can move it. Okay, and other things we can do, we need to give it, let's go for line, select this line, enter, and from here to here, and from the center point to again from the center point to here we need to mark it, and here we need to take the axis height is how much, the total 50 is there, same axis height is there, but here I'll take the first axis, then I'll join here this side, and similarly this also we need to join to the other side. And what are the objects we got here? Okay, one more line we need to draw in this middle, this one, the base part. Now you can select this, and we'll change the color of this, and we can change the thickness of the object also. Okay, and now this line is our center line actually, so this is no need, we can change this color, by layer will keep it, and center line. Okay, so similar to this also, this we can delete it, and this one we can extend up to last. Okay, and similarly same points need to be marked here, like 1 2 3 4, and other things are there, 1 2 3 4 is there. So here actually the top will be ABCD will be not there, only O point is there. Okay, only O will be there because it is not a cylinder, it is a cone. So 1 2 3 4 will be there other side, so here we can mark it. So this ABCD we can delete it. Okay, and the 1 2 3 4 we need to take it to outside. Okay, so that it can be easily identified. Okay, from the top also you can see the 1 2 3 point, and yeah, and this O point you can just copy this, and we can keep it here. Okay, and similarly here also 1 dash 3 dash and 2 dash 4 dash will be there. Okay, the same thing what we did here, this one you can copy it easily, the same thing will come here, except the ABCD, remaining all will be there. And here also same dimension need to mark it, diameter you can give it here 40, and the height, linear height is there from here to here 50 is there. So this is all about the projection of solid when the axis is perpendicular to a horizontal plane. So this is one part of the axis. Let's see another one example here, one small example I'll show you. Now when the axis is perpendicular to HP but the position is different. So the question is given here, draw a projection of a triangular prism of base 40 mm, axis 50 mm long, resting on one of its base on the HP with the vertical faces perpendicular to VP. So now try to understand when the question is given in such a way, how to identify that which base is the, it is given, see base side is given, axis side is given. Now resting on one of its base on the HP, okay, which is vertical faces perpendicular to VP. So before going to this problem, let's see what are the conditions may be arised when the triangular prism is there, and what kind of questions will be given, what kind of questions will be asked for the exam. Now let a triangular prism is there and holds, this is the axis point, and this is the base, this is the top base, and this is all the rectangular surfaces are there. Okay, these are the all three rectangular surfaces are there. Now the first condition here it is when the rectangular face is parallel to vertical plane. Now one of the rectangular face, this is one rectangular face. Okay, now this is the vertical plane is there, this is vertical plane and this is horizontal plane. Now this face, suppose it is given the rectangular face is parallel to vertical plane. Now if this is the condition, then we need to keep the this is the base, the base need to kept here. Okay, now it need to start from here like this. Okay, and the height of this, and this is the height, and again we need to join like this triangle. Okay, that means this side, this surface is parallel to the vertical plane. That means the base will be start from here. So the base will be start here like this. And if you see the top view, if you see the top view of the object, so you can see the triangle here. Correct, you can see the triangle here. How the triangle will be? Now this is the triangle, this side will be parallel to the vertical plane. So the first condition is when the rectangular face is parallel to vertical plane. Now you can see when it is parallel to vertical plane, this is the one of the rectangular face is there. Okay, it is parallel to the vertical plane. Now see, this is the condition, this is parallel to this one. So that means we need to start from the top view as a triangle like this. Okay, we need to keep the triangle like this, and the rectangular face we can draw here, which is the front view. Okay, based on the HP. So based on the HP is there. Yeah. Now second condition, what? Second condition is when the rectangular face is perpendicular to VP. When the rectangular face is perpendicular to VP. Now this is parallel. This is parallel. Now next case is the rectangular face should be parallel to the perpendicular to the vertical plane. That means at that case, in that case, here, see, face is nothing but one on the side is there. These are the one sides, four sides are there. Correct. Four sides, if you get it all points joined, then we'll get a face here. Correct. If the face is going to perpendicular, means one of the side will be perpendicular to that. So this is the side is there. Now this side is perpendicular. Now see, this is the side is perpendicular to this one. Previously we drawn like this. Correct. We drawn in this way. So that's why it is one of the side is parallel. So surface is parallel means side is parallel here. Correct. Now here in this case, this is the side is there which is perpendicular to the vertical plane. Now this is the condition. We can draw this triangle like this. We can draw the triangle like this. Then I can say this is the side is perpendicular to the vertical plane. Now we need to start from like this. So we'll get the second condition when the base is perpendicular to vertical plane. Correct. So base is perpendicular to vertical planes. There one side is there. This is the surface is there. One rectangular surface. So that means that surface also perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay. So you can join like this. Okay. Now for that case, we'll get a different center point, and center point need to be come in this point. At this case, center point and at this point will be both are in the same line. But here it will be quite different. Here one point is there because once this side, one corner, another corner, both are in the same line. Third case is the third point is here. The rectangular face inclined some theta angle or phi angle to the vertical plane. Now here it is given no angles are given, only given the position, like it is parallel to that vertical plane, it is given perpendicular to the vertical plane. Now see, axis is perpendicular to HP, axis is perpendicular to HP, but the side, one of the edge is perpendicular to vertical plane, or one of the side or one of the surface of this parallel to the vertical plane. That is the condition. Third condition is here, rectangular face inclined 5 degree to the vertical plane. So if anything is there, this is also one side, now it is perpendicular 90 degree. Now these things need to be slightly rotated. Now it is in this case it is 90 degrees there. Now these things we need to rotate means slightly will make it an angle like this. It can draw like this. So there will be an angle between this vertical plane and this one side. So now see, this is the suppose side is initially it was here C point. Now this condition there is an angle theta is there. The angle may be anything, 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, something angle will be there. So one of the side face is making an angle to vertical plane. So that case we'll get how many points? One side, one corner, second corner, third corner, and all corners are getting one line. See, one line, two line, and three line. Three of the surface, and center point is different here. The axis point. that is your different line will be there for that. This is one condition. Another condition is the rectangular face equally inclined to vertical plane. Now here it is given that angle of phi, some angle is given. Now at this case the rectangular face is equally inclined to the vertical plane. This is the case of reverse of this. Okay, in this case also similar thing is there, but here it is given one side is parallel to this one, and here also if you see this same base is parallel to this one, and here both angles it will be equal angles. Okay, or you can say equally inclined to vertical plane. Okay, and here the position will be just opposite to this one. That's it. So these are the different types of problems may be asked in the exam when the surfaces are given, edges are given, when it is parallel to vertical plane or perpendicular to vertical plane, but your axis will be perpendicular to HP for that condition. Okay, if this is the question is given here, draw the projection of a triangular prism, base 40 mm, axis 50 mm long, resting on one of its bases on the HP with a vertical face perpendicular to VP. Perpendicular to VP. That means this is the condition. This is the condition. Second condition is there. For that case, what is the answer given here? Now we need to draw a triangle here, and we need to just the front view and top view of that. So what I'll do here, I'll just easily draw this one. Now just to go for the polygon here, polygon select, and number of sides 3, and edge. Okay, so what is the distance of that, what is the size of that? Base is 40, so base let 40. Yeah, the triangle easily completed. Now from this line just draw the vertical projector lines from this point. That's it. Okay, and the axis height is how much from the center point? Now how much distance is there? Okay, that axis height is 50 mm. So in that case we can see where the axis is coming, so from that we can take the height. So here you can take the height of 50, though it is a prism case, so directly we can join from here. So that line can be drawn from here, 50, and again this side how much is there? Yeah, directly I can join like that, or else if you want to join the vertical projector lines, just extend it 50, I can join that. So finally I just select this and select the triangle of that, and we can change the color of this. Some thickness need to be given for that. We need to highlight that which one we draw, and next we'll go for the dimensions. Base of that object 40, and axis of that, axis height is how much? That is 50. And similarly the center axis point line we can give it by changing the center line. Select this just to extend up to here. Okay, and meanwhile other text is important. We need to mark the text, all these points. So what are text given here? Now see ABC. So this the triangle is there, ABC, and bottom DEF is there. So when you see that from the top view, you can see ABC, and inside will be DEF. Okay, so we can give ABC at the outer end. So go for the text. So here it is A, and is B, and it is C, and DEF will be inside. That is again you can see D, and it is E, and here it is F. Okay, so again here similarly we can give the ABCD, that is ABC, that will be given A dash B dash here. Okay, from the top how you can see that need to mark. Actually in this point we can see both are in the same, so A dash B dash in the same we can see, same line. So that's why I will give it here A dash, and B dash can be given inside here, or you can give here it is C dash. Similarly at the bottom part we can give DEF, so D dash E dash the same, and that is F dash. D dash. Here it is D dash, and this is E dash, and this is F dash, and this is the O point. You can mark it. Okay, so here it is given O dash, we can give mark it. O dash point. Yeah, O dash 1 we can give it here. This is our O dash, and this one I can change it O1 dash. Okay, so this is how we can complete the projection of solid when a axis is perpendicular to HP. Okay, and different locations are there. How I told you here, the different types of positions will be there. For that also you can draw easily for the when the axis is perpendicular to HP. So I hope you understood how to draw the projection of solid for the simple case. This is the first type actually, so it is simple. If you are having any doubt, give it a comment on the comment box. Thank you all.